So a lot of things come into arm balancing, and not only arm balancing, but arm balancing with ease, effortlessly, and it's having the proper strength. And unfortunately, in yoga, we don't necessarily develop the lower back strength necessary. One way to develop the low back strength is in tripod headstand leg lifts. It kind of gives you the action for pressing into the handstand. It gives you the action for crow to handstand, for Urdhva Kukutasana to handstand. So we're going to start like this. We'll come down. Again, with all tripods, you want the hands to be under the elbows. I'll have the elbows go back. So I'll come this way. And you can just put the head on the floor, bring the hands back. So the hands are underneath the elbows. You're on the top of the head, you're comfortable. Activate the fingertips, maybe separate the hands a little bit. Walk the feet closer. Maybe just hover the feet, get used to being here. Maybe pull the knees in. And then keep the heels in towards the butt. Lift the knees up. Hollow out the ribs. And then do it again. Touch the knees here. Lift the knees up. I definitely give these all the credit for me learning how to do Urdhva Kukutasana up to handstand and pressing into handstand for reps. You rarely get the opportunity to build this much strength in the lower back and also get comfortable with the shift. So just like that, you can start with the heels in, utilizing the knees, going up and down, downing up. Then you can start to do it with straight legs. Which one's harder for you? I don't know. They're both different, so you want to try them both. So we put the head on the floor, hover the toes, lift the feet, and maybe you can start to whip it like a circle. Notice my elbows don't go out. They hug in. I shift back, I shift forward. I shift back, I shift forward. Maybe inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So you do it a few times. I remember when I could barely do one of those. It was like, one was like, ooh, and I was all over the place. But given that I practiced 6 days a week, I would do them every day. And then one became 5. I'd be like, I'm going to get 5 reps in a day. And then I get 10. And then eventually I was doing 20 in sets of 5. And then eventually I was doing 20 in sets of 2. And then I got to the point where I was doing 20 in one set. So track yourself. You'll get stronger very, very quickly. And you'll get very comfortable being upside down. The last and final one we're going to do is a tripod headstand with Urdhva Kukutasana legs. So we come, we land, make sure we're on a comfortable spot on our head. That was not comfortable. And then come up, elbow squeeze in, one knee bends, the other knee bends. The knee that bends, lift towards the ceiling, as I covered before. As I haven't covered before, actually, but I will. Reach the knees high, and then think about rolling down, touching. And then come back up. And then rolling down. And then come back up. And then rolling down, and come back up. Maybe you play with closing the eyes, working on your proprioception, so you start to know where you are in space. When you get comfortable doing something with your eyes closed, oh man, it's so much easier when you open up your eyes. Again, maybe you just bring the knees. Bring the knees. A locked activation going on. Don't sit up too quick after you do that. Take child's pose for 20 breaths. Right now I'm getting loopy, but sometimes I like to get loopy, so don't get too loopy. Enjoy your practice.